Hey, this is Dave from ElliptiGO R&D out in California, and I just wanted to put together a quick little video to show the flag mounting system that we've come up with here and kind of show you the parts and show you how to get it mounted on the ElliptiGO. So first of all, we have the group of parts here that we've put together. We've got your flagpole holder, which is sized to fit a 1-inch flagpole. We also have this little plastic spacer that you can slide in here to allow the flagpole holder to take a 3/4-inch flagpole. And then we have this flexible coupling that serves basically to protect the ElliptiGO frame. And then we have some hose clamps that attach the whole thing to the ElliptiGO frame. And this is a safety pin that keeps the flagpole from flying out when you're riding the ElliptiGO around. So using these off-the-shelf parts, we can get the flagpole mounted onto the ElliptiGO, but there are a couple of things that we need to do to modify these parts to get it suitable for mounting the flag. So the first thing is using just a pair of scissors would be to cut the flexible coupling. I've cut one here. You can just see I cut it long ways. This allows it to eventually be wrapped around the frame of the ElliptiGO. The other thing that you're going to need to do is drill a hole. Now you're going to need to drill a hole through the sleeve if you need it, and then we've got our 3/4-inch flagpole here, and then also this mounts into the flagpole holder. So you can see here I've drilled a 1/4-inch hole through all three of those parts to allow the safety pin to be inserted there, so we don't have any flags flying around on the road. So basically, once you have the hole drilled in these parts, and once you have the flexible coupling slit, you can get this thing mounted onto the ElliptiGO. So I found it easiest if you go ahead and feed your hose clamps into this bracket. You can see there's some holes on the side of the bracket. So go ahead and feed the hose clamps in through the side and get that thing ready to mount on the bike. And these are 5/16 screws, so you can either use a socket, or this is a screwdriver with a 5/16 socket on the end of it. And basically, we'll just go over here to the bike real quick. You put the coupling around the frame, that'll protect the ElliptiGO as you're installing this mount on it. And then just go ahead and place the bracket on here, get it situated, and then you're gonna just tighten the hose clamps down. So you want to make sure that you tighten these down all the way. I'm not going to do it now because it'll take me a couple minutes, but anyways, you want to make sure these are tightened all the way down, because what you really want to make sure is that the flag and any of the hardware is not swinging side to side as you're riding and getting caught either in the chain or the chain ring or the crank arm or the drive arms, because that would be a terrible experience. So once you've got the bracket mounted, you want to make sure that your in this case our flag hardware is going to be mounted backwards, so we'll just slide that in. And then we've got our safety pin, slides through, and then it kind of locks in place with this tab back here. And then the flagpole holders have this other screw that kind of just tightens everything down and keeps everything from moving. And then, like I said, you want to just really make sure that you've got this mounted in a way that it's not going to interfere with the operation of the drive mechanism on the ElliptiGO. And then after you're riding it around for a little while, it's probably a good thing to just check it, make sure nothing has come loose and everything's there, but after you ride it for a while. So hopefully that gives you a good idea of the parts you need and the installation procedure for mounting the flag on the ElliptiGO.